In this video, we're going to look at how to sum cells if other cells end with a specific value using an Excel formula. In this example, we'll have a list of fruit and vegetables and its quantity. And what we want to do here is to sum the values of only those fruit and vegetables that end with the letter E. We can achieve this by using the SUMIF function. So let's begin by entering the formula in cell G3. Equals SUMIF, open parentheses. The first argument of the SUMIF function is the range to which we'll be applying a criteria to. In this example, that's going to be range B3 through to B9. So let's go ahead and select this range, followed by the comma. The second argument is the criteria that we'll want to apply. Therefore, this is what we specified, that we only want the formula to sum the associated values that have the fruit and vegetable names end with the letter E. This is achieved through the use of an asterisk followed by the letter E and enclosing this in double quotation marks. The asterisk is an Excel wildcard character and can take on the value of any number of characters. So let's go ahead and key this into the formula. Start off with the double quotation marks, the asterisk, and then key in the letter E, and then another double quotation marks, followed by a comma. The third argument is the sum range, which is the range from where we're going to sum the values. In this example, that's going to be range C3 through to C9. So let's go ahead and select this range and complete the formula with the closing parentheses and press the enter key. Great. The formula is returning a value of 900. And if we were to manually sum up the values in range C3 through to C9 for fruit and vegetables that end with the letter E, we would return a value of 900. So let's go ahead and manually do this. We'll be summing the 200 and the 700, and we'll get a value of 900. Therefore, the formula is returning a correct value. I also want to show you how you would write the formula if the criteria value is captured in a cell, and say you want to use a cell reference in the formula instead of manually entering the criteria value into the formula. In this example, we have a criteria value of E captured in cell E3. And what we want to do here is to reference this cell instead of manually entering the letter E into the formula. So let's enter this into cell G4 equals SUMIF, open parentheses. And for the range, we'll select range B3 through to B9, followed by a comma. And then for the second argument, which is the criteria, what we wanted to do here is to only enclose the asterisk in double quotation marks, followed by an ampersand and the cell reference that captures the criteria value. So let's go ahead and key this in. Double quotation mark, asterisk, another double quotation mark, followed by an ampersand, and we'll select cell E3 and comma. With the third argument, which is the sum range, we'll select range C3 through to C9 and complete the formula with a closing parentheses and press the enter key. Great, the formula is returning a value of 900, which is the value that we expected to see. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.